About to melt. It's so good. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Art of Creation Homestead. My name is Jason. We are in our kitchen this evening, and it's summertime almost. Really, it's getting kind of warm. When this Blue Ridge Mountain hillbilly, Appalachia hillbilly, grew up eating pimento cheese sandwiches, pimento cheese on crackers, and I don't know what's like the rest of the country. It's a big stinking deal in Northwest North Carolina. Okay, I'm just gonna be honest with you. Everybody loves it, and you can find all kinds of it in the store. Not all of it's that great. It's certainly not homemade, but Angela Kay makes the best danged homemade pimento cheese possible. So here she is, going to share her beautiful pimento cheese recipe with you all. Hope you enjoy.
Now I have a few little tricks that to me makes it the best dang pimento cheese ever. I start out, this is cream cheese. Yes, cream cheese. I do not use a whole 8-ounce brick. It makes it too stiff. I use 6 ounces of the 8 ounces. It makes it much creamier. Now I am doing this in a food processor because it makes for creamier pimento cheese. You can do it in a mixer with a hand mixer or a stand mixer. It will just be chunkier. It won't be as creamy or as smooth. It'll just be chunky. Some people like their pimento cheese chunky, so if you like yours chunky, just use a mixer. We also have 2 cups of sharp cheddar cheese. And this is also another little trick that I do. This may look like mozzarella, but it's not. This is 1.5 cups of Monterey Jack. It adds a great flavor. If you want spicy pimento cheese, you can substitute pepper jack for that, and you will have spicy pimento cheese.
That's a good point.
Now to that, we are adding a 4-ounce jar of pimentos. I have drained most of the liquid off, most of it. Leave just a tiny little bit of the liquid in there. Usually, if you've never bought pimentos before, usually most stores either keep them with the ethnic foods, or most stores that I've seen keep them around the pickles, which to me is kind of an odd place for them because they're not pickled, but that's normally where they're at. Now we are adding 1 cup. This is kind of almost a heaping cup of mayonnaise. You have to have mayonnaise in pimento cheese.
Preferably Duke's mayonnaise.
Yes, this is Duke's. Yes, this is Duke's. Now we are going to season it up. This depends on your taste buds, but remember you are dealing with very salty ingredients, so be careful. I do like pepper in mine. Not everybody does. I think pepper gives it a good flavor. And this is another little trick that makes it so good. I do a heaping 1/4 of a teaspoon of garlic powder. And now, if you are using a food processor, you just want to put the lid on, and you want to start by giving it a few pulses. And see, now you're starting to see it change color because the pimentos are changing it. Now you just want to turn it on and let it blend until it's smooth.
Now look, Angela's using shredded cheese that she shredded herself off the block, okay? You can use pre-shredded, but it's going to work much better if you shred it yourself, because pre-shredded has starches like potato starch and other things like that on the outside of it to keep it from clumping together, and that might get in the way of the texture and how well it blends together.
At this point, I tasted it. We felt like it needed a little bit more pepper, so we added just a little bit more pepper. But at this point, you want to taste it and adjust the seasoning to your liking. So now I'm going to pulse it again a couple of times to mix that pepper in. And now, isn't that beautiful?
Awesome. You could also put you could probably put cayenne in that, couldn't you? Like if you wanted it and you had pepper jack.
If you don't have pepper jack and you want it spicy, you can add a little bit of cayenne to it. Or some hot sauce.
Or a smoky one would be like chipotle.
Yeah. Or some chipotle.
Yeah, that'd be good.
But this is amazing pimento cheese, and Jason's about to taste it for you so he can tell you.
And now, about to melt. It's so good. Like, give me some saltine crackers. Maybe just some good white bread. Oh, I don't know, just yeah, it's so delicious. Now, Angela said you do want to let it chill, depending on how long. Obviously, depending on how long you want, how stiff you want it. I would say a few hours to up to 6 hours, depending on how stiff and how cold you really want it. But yes, it has to be kept in the fridge, right? So that's such an amazing pimento cheese. It's classic and it's nostalgic to me because I grew up eating it. Angela grew up eating it. I mean, it's so delicious and super easy. That was incredibly easy. We're sitting here. I've been filming a total of 9 minutes right now. I mean, this video's not 9 minutes, but we've been filming a total of 9 minutes. So in under 10 minutes, an amazing pimento cheese that you're gonna love. So thank you guys so much for watching. We do appreciate it. My name is Jason. That's Angela K. Our Creation Homestead. We love you guys. God bless you. Goodbye.